Hey, I'm Ricky Kalman, mindset expert, motivational speaker, celebrity hypnotist, and author of the book, Leverage Your Mindset. In my career, I get a chance to speak to high level individuals from sales to leadership, how they get out of their own way with the right mindset. I've partnered with so many people over the years. I love interviewing people. And so I reached out to a good friend of mine and partner in business, Katrina Mitchell. She has been in the franchising space since 2004, first as a successful franchisee and then a visionary and founder of Franchise Speakers, the only speakers bureau in the world with the single focus of helping franchisors find the perfect speaker to reignite, re-energize, educate, inspire their franchisees. I'm so excited to have you on. Hi, Katrina.
Hi, Ricky. Thank you so much for having me on. What an honor.
Well, it's been absolutely a pleasure. We have become friends over the years. I think we go back probably 10 plus years in the business, from small events to very large events. And we were on the phone and I said, you know what? I want to jump into a conversation with you. You are so fascinating. You're so engaging. And folks, here's what I love about Katrina. She really does understand the partnership between the client and the talent. And we're working together for all the same thing, a successful event that people talk about. But this wasn't the start of your business being a speaker bureau, as you have been in the franchise business. Tell me where that transition was.
Well, thanks, Ricky. And thank you for the lovely compliment. Really appreciate it. It is all about partnership. And I always feel like our job, you as a speaker and me as a bureau, is to work together in complete lockstep to create an extraordinary experience for the client, right? We both hold our clients to the highest level of service. I don't know how to really say that right, but with the clients are the most important thing. So how I started. I was a franchisee. I was a Bark Busters home dog training franchisee for 4 years. And that was really just an interim. I was between roles in corporate America, and I just thought I would do something fun. And when I knew it was time to sell that business, I was exploring different things that I might try. And I decided to try a speakers bureau. And honestly, Ricky, I was naive. I didn't do any research. I did not know that there was not a single other speakers bureau in the world that focuses on franchising. And here we are 16 years later. We are still the only speakers bureau in the world, to my knowledge, that focuses exclusively on the franchise industry. These are my people. This is my community. I know franchising. I know the nuances that are inherent in a healthy franchise relationship. I know what franchisees want to hear to improve their businesses and grow their businesses. This is my passion. Franchising is my passion.
Katrina, even I'm asked the question, why work with a speakers bureau? I'm going to ask you that question. Why should we work with you? If I'm a
Great question.
client looking for a speaker, why should I work with you?
Great question. First of all, I think the first time is at a premium these days, right? We're all so overcommitted and overstimulated. So number one, we're going to save you extraordinary amounts of time because we're gonna go through the search in the background and only bring the client five, six, seven targeted options that fit learning objectives, system, culture, investment level. Right? It's very targeted. Going to save you a ton of time. I think the second thing is that we are going to leverage our expertise. We know we've been in this space for 16 years now. I know who acts ugly on site. I know who is unpredictable in the content they'll deliver, sometimes good, sometimes not good. We never want to risk that, right? A franchisor's opportunity to bring their franchisees together. That is, I say this over and over again, so people have heard me say it. This is the annual convention is the opportunity for franchisees to fall back in love with your brand. It is critical. This is a critical time. So make sure, and the keynote speaker will set the tone. set the energy and set the tone for the entire event. If you have an opening speaker, if you have enough budget for an opener and a close, then you're going to have the closing speaker do the recap and tie it all up and send them out the door on a can do high energy wave. So that's that. So number one, save time. Number two, leverage our expertise and help steer a potential client away from making a mistake. Number three, insurance, right? So we're going to, I think that kind of relates to number two, but we're going to make sure that that is a client is getting options that fit their objectives, right? And then number four is risk management. If for any reason anything goes wrong, we live in a world of unpredictability. If the speaker becomes ill or has a family emergency, if there's a travel situation that was well, I can't think of the word, like that you couldn't control, it was out of your control. We have an entire network. And Ricky, you were actually part of something that occurred a few weeks ago.
Yep.
We had a situation for a very large brand who potentially their speaker might not have been able to make it. And so we lined up a plan B, and I reached out to you and you said, you bet, I can get on a plane. I can get on a plane Saturday afternoon. I'll be there by Sunday morning. I'll be briefed on what the objectives are, and I can deliver on Monday. So I think having a full network, if anything does go sideways and you're a franchisor and you're running an event for 300, 500, 1,000 people, you have other things on your plate than scrambling trying to fill the keynote slot. Mm-hmm. We have an extensive network, and I will be, alert to all my partners, and options will be pouring in. I know in one situation, Ricky, this was a few years ago, a client who was not previously our client called me on a Friday night at 5:00 and said, I bet, I never met her before. She said, I bet you can't help me, but I have to ask. And I said, okay, go ahead and ask. Let me see what I could do. She said, our speaker for Sunday morning just notified me that she's not coming. I said, give me an hour, give me all the details, gathered everything, give me an hour. Came back to her. I said, you have three options. I've emailed it to me. I've emailed them to you. Please watch the clips. Please tell me what you think. And she was like, not only did I get one great replacement option, I had a choice of three that were all able to get on a plane for me the next day. And of course, she became our client and is still our client to this day. But, I think there's a lot of assurance and peace of mind that comes knowing that you have, as a client, as a franchisor, you have a whole team behind you on this.
Well, as a speaker listening to you, I'm realizing this is a training tool for anybody looking for talent and looking to work with you. This is 101. This is the first video you should watch. These are the four things why you should be working with us. If it doesn't make sense, we don't know what else we can do for you because we're giving you everything. Right?
I think so. And then you add on the top of that it's free, right?
Yeah.
Like
I love that.
All of this hard work doesn't cost
I'm going to work
anything.
for the next hour for free, and you get to choose what you want. And it's definitely a huge value. So I'm so glad you explained that, and I really do hope more people watch that last clip. I think that's so valuable for people to sit in the audience and really realize what you do.
Yeah. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. And I love our partnership. I love you. And I appreciate all you do for our clients. Our clients love you as well.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you.